can't believe it. The countdown has started. What's that smell? Did something? No, it's not a good one. I wasn't confident.
Yeah, babe.
Did it all.
What's that smell? Come on. What's that all about?
I don't know. Damn.
I would have told you it was my dog, but he's still dancing and, he hasn't come back to Earth yet.
I don't care what you say. It doesn't smell here. That's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, we're only 25 minutes late, folks. That's all. I'm sorry. Hey, we're fashionably late, as always.
Yes.
I'm very excited. I had to take that candy out of my mouth.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah. Welcome to a Pinch of Basile show. As I said, it is Wednesday, April 20. Is it the 27th today?
It is the 27th.
The 27th.
Yes, sir.
And we are indeed live. It's the best damned radio, video, podcast show ever. And I am proud to be the Basile in the Pinch of Basile, along with my wonderful, fantastic guests from around the world who are, I guess, entertainment people who are authors, newsworthy people, politicians, sports stars from all over the world. I'm Basile, your very wonderful and capable host of the Pinch of... Oh, shut up. Of the Pinch of Basile show. You all just... It wasn't my fault. We were 25 minutes late. We had this thing all licked. It was fine. All of a sudden, JR pissing out. Ooh, what's this button do? No, here's another button. Yeah, okay, I get Basile. What's the text number? What? Okay. We along. I'm here. I'm your humble host, beautiful humble host, along with our queen bee of our airwaves, Janice Hermsen, and our ebony Kit Kat of
with my
love.
queen bee pen when I want to talk.
No, this is the way we're now going to get someone's attention. Okay.
I don't have a pen. Chapstick.
Yeah, well, that's the problem.
That's chapstick.
Oh, yeah. Chapstick. That'll do. Yeah. So we're all together here. My brother from another mother and chief engineer and director of our show, J.R. Quitman. We are indeed broadcasting and streaming our show live on Twitch. At Twitch. I can only say, shut up. Twitch at a Pinch of Basile, Facebook at Basile Fans, Twitter.com at Basile
And we aren't even drinking. What can I say?
You know what the hell? We should
Not
be.
at all yet.
We
Definitely
should be. Hey, no, I'm going to bring the tequila out. I'm like this close to bringing the tequila out.
Right.
G4 tequila, by the way. Very good
G4.
Tequila.
There you
I
go.
love
I'm not
it.
familiar. We'll have to talk about that later.
Oh, absolutely. Very soon.
You will be. You will be.
Absolutely. And, of course, through Anchor to 8 different outlets, including Spotify and Apple Podcasts, just to name a couple. Let's not forget Greek Beat Radio. It takes us all over the world, from Australia, South Africa, all throughout Europe, North America, Central and South America. And, of course, as always, I love to hear from you, the greatest listeners, viewers. I mean, I love you guys. I really do. In the world. As a matter of fact, Janice, I've had a couple of our people, my fans that came to my show in Las Vegas that listened to our show.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, very cool. And then we
That's
had our
very
one
cool.
fan in Reno.
Our one fan. Yes, that was cool.
That was fun. And, of course, Marika Pappas. I love Marika Pappas. And also, you can comment on what we're talking about. We love to even answer our guests and those listeners that we talk about. We love hearing from all of you with your questions. You can even call in with our toll-free phone number at 844-523-2633. That's 844-523-2633. Like I said, we do really want to hear from you, my special listeners. So go to the social outlets as well, as I just mentioned. You can even email me, all of us, really, at info, that's INFO, at a pinch of Basile, BASILE.com. You can also follow me and join us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Basile Fans. Hey, concert dates coming up. Well, In a couple of days, Janice, I'll be in Detroit. That's right,
Oh.
Detroit,
Yeah.
Michigan. For all those in southern Michigan, and I guess northwestern, like the Toledo area. I'm going to be in Detroit. Listen, ain't nothing to do on Friday, for God's sake. So come to the show and come and see me. It's a special event. And I'm really excited. We're going to be Andiamo's showroom, April 29th. We're just about full. So call 586-268-3200. And I'm sure we'll still have some seats available. So, hey, make sure you make that phone call now. And then Fayetteville, North Carolina on Sunday. I'm going to be at Saints Constantine and Helen, Greek Orthodox. Yeah, I'm doing my Greek show, my Greek thing with Chef Galofagas. That's right. Say that Greek 3 times real quick. Chef Galofagas, which means he's a good eater. And you want to find out more, just go to my website at Basile Live and check out all my dates. Hey, casinos, theaters, fundraisers, and corporate events, private parties, and comedy clubs, email me at Basile, Basile, at Basile Live, BASILE, that's Basile at Basile Live. And our guest tonight, Janice Hermsen and J.R. Quitman, and yours truly. This is who we are. This is what we do. It's so good to have you on as our guest. JR, I do have some serious questions to ask you. And Janice,
I'm an open book, man. Let's go ahead.
Just don't wrap the book.
Hey, that was horrible, yo. That was the worst freestyle rap I've ever done. I'm not proud of that.
Oh my God. I want to thank, hey, by the way, before we go any further, I want to thank, I had 2 great acts who actually worked with me in Vegas. Steve Marshall did a fine job as my feature act, and also Paul Favreau. He did a great job as well. Really, really cool to see those guys. Vegas was fun. Reno was fun. So that little West Swing was a lot of fun. And Janice, it was great seeing you when I was in Reno.
It was good to see you.
And we always have our traditional meeting before 8 a.m.
No, it was at 8. We didn't do it before. Yeah, it was at 8. I was there before 8, but you weren't.
Oh, but did I get there at 8?
Yes, you did.
Mother of God. Did I buy you your No, you bought coffee. Did I buy you your Danish?
You did. You did.
Okay. I don't want to hear you complaining.
No complaining. No complaining.
So what's going on, y'all? JR, what's happening, man?
Oh, the usual, man. The usual. Same old, just recording, editing podcasts. That's all I do, man. That's all it is, baby.
Yeah, but then only do that, man. You also, you're doing the news thing. You're doing all that stuff.
The news.
You direct the news. You're a hot shot. You could say that. You know more about what's going on.
I've been doing it for long enough now. Yeah, I'm very confident. I love directing. I like directing. I like telling stories. I like putting video to stories. I like putting audio to stories. You know what I mean? I love that aspect of it for sure.
Yeah, there's no 2 ways about it. And, I got to be honest with you. And for all the people that are listening, I don't even know who's with us. Stacy Economidis is with us. Let me see. Hold on. We got a bunch of people who are listening to us today. Dino Miliotis, this is where the freestyle rapping takes place. Indeed, it does.
Yeah.
The Mindful Informative Network. You ever come to Louisville, Kentucky? Let me see, not this time of year due to Derby, but it'll be packed. You should do some comedy shows here. Hey, listen, man, I would love to. It's been a long time. There was a couple of rooms I used to play in Louisville, and which I loved. There was a Caravan years ago that I played. And then and also I played where University of Kentucky's at as well. Did shows there. So what was it called? It was a great one nighter called the Two Keys Tavern or something like that. He goes, Stacey Economidis says, I don't see Houston. Hurricane season starts in 2 weeks. I don't know what to tell you, Stace. It's very true. And
I hate hurricane season, especially being in the news. Oh my god!
Oh man! And the thing is, you know what sucks is cleaning up the damn yard after, man.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Oh man, you're right, Stace. Y'all must be pre-gamed, and we're pre-gamed, all right. We ain't drinking yet, but God knows.
Oh, let's go. Hey, drinking heavily.
And we got, let me see, David Lopez. Lopes, what's going on, my brother? He says, listening to you again as I travel to New Jersey in his semi truck. God bless
truck
you, man.
driver, love you. Truck
hey,
driver. My dad
Lopez
drove trucks for 35 years, retired from it. Love it.
Let me tell you something. David
Very much
Lopez,
respect
one of the
truck
greatest guys in the world, one of the most talented cats. That guy, you give him anything, he'll figure out how to make it better, right? He worked as a general manager for a bunch of fast food places, and he jumped up. He's just one of the most amazing cats I've ever met in my life. Basile, Texas here. What is the background behind your boy? The background behind my boy, let me see. Are you talking about JR, my buddy, with his little dolls?
Man, though, no, I don't know
with his with his dolls. Are you talking about his dolls back there? Yeah, that's right, Manny.
Grown as hell.
Yeah,
no damn boy.
Yeah. That's what he means, my friend, my brother from another mother.
Oh, okay.
Because Basile, Texas here. What is the background behind? Look at all those dolls. You got dolls, man. Don't tell me action figures. I don't want to hear that crap. No, ain't action figures. They're dolls. You dolls take them out. You can take them to bed with you.
Dolls have hair that you can brush. That's what dolls are.
Oh my goodness.
None of those do.
JR, you had to expect this.
It's not so.
All my life. That's the three of the four horsemen in the Bobby Heenan family. Come on, put some respect on their name. You see the Ric Flair right there too.
Well, if I was, yeah, I guess if I was dyslexic, I could make that out. But since I'm not,
well, that's why I said it. That's why I said it.
Yeah.
For the audio listeners, we gotta remember that listening and not watching.
Hey, Mindful Informative Network, do me a favor, my brother. Go ahead and call them up and tell them we got to have a pinch of Basile down there, and I want you to listen and all the different things that we want. It's good to be live, Dave Lopez. And you know what, man? You know what I truly love, and I mean this with all sincerity, all the fans that listen to us. George Passis is here. Guaranteed JR background will change next week. Nope. Yeah, he just moves his dolls around. That's all he does.
You'll still see them. Trust me. You will
still be there. Them. I'll probably I'll change it around and put my friend that I went to high school with as professional. Yeah. Carl Anderson. I'll throw him up there next week. Just to piss y'all off even more, to give y'all more ammo. Bring it. I love it. All of it. Give it to me.
For all the Greek Orthodox Christians out there changing things real, I want to wish you all that. Hopefully you all had a wonderful Easter. That was great. JR, I know you celebrated Easter. You said you were doing most of the cooking. And that was good, man.
Oh, man.
Tell us what you cooked.
I did my thing. Let me think, Matt. It was a while. Let me think now. What did I cook? I remember I made a peach cobbler.
Yeah, you did.
Pudding.
You said
that. Remember? Yeah, I told y'all that. Banana pudding. My daughter actually made banana pudding. It was delicious. Some good barbecue chicken, some greens, some macaroni and cheese. The good stuff.
I had macaroni and cheese with crab in it.
And it was Dino wants to know if we had some jelly meatballs.
That's my boy, Dino. That's my dude right there. Yes, I did not, but they will be coming soon. I gotta find it, man. Whenever I make something, we gotta get together, Dino.
Y'all have issues. There are certain food groups you do not mix, and you know what I'm saying. It's like animals mating. You don't mate a giraffe and a lion. Okay, you just don't do it. I know you're thinking about that now.
Yeah. The offspring of it would be hilarious, like with parts.
And the personality would be very interesting.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's so smooth. Did you see the way he tore off the head of that gazelle? It was unbelievable. Oh my God, that was so beautiful. Okay. Yeah.
Oh man.
Like, you know what? Now I'm hungry, and I don't know why I'm hungry. I had some Chinese food. We went to that nori place down here in Wilmington, nori sushi and stuff like that. And it was delish, man. That was just unbelievable. Janice, it's only for you. It's only what? It's
20 to 6.
Yeah,
20 to 6. Yep, it's early. Not even dinner time yet. Yeah.
Wow.
But I just finished lunch at like 3:30, so I'm probably not doing dinner tonight.
Yeah, do you have like a little snack or something? Like I'll get a can of tuna and put a spoonful of mayonnaise in there, mix it up, and I'll be it. If
No.
I do. No, you don't like tuna.
No,
You're
it's
not an
okay, but
expert.
not no.
Yeah, I'm an ex-wrestler, so as well. So if you ever had to make weight, tuna, I could still eat tuna out of a can. I know it sounds ridiculous.
There's some sweet relish.
Well,
In there,
speaking
some
of wrestling,
onions,
did you see that
boiled
Dino
egg.
wants to know about doing a tag team wrestling thing for charity? And he's picking JR and his team.
Oh, sure.
Hashtag wrestling.
I guess I got Janice. Okay.
Oh well, we lost. Hey, that's a loss we'll take. We don't have a chance against Janice.
No comment, boys.
Well, how about that girl who wanted to wrestle high school wrestling and she was allowed to participate, and the guy didn't want to wrestle her, and he had to forfeit. So it was 6 points. Yeah, you didn't hear about this? This is a few years ago, man. The girl wanted to wrestle, and I do not have a problem. You want to participate, you give a girl, I guarantee you give a girl a hard crossface and taking her down, and she's going to go, oh my God, my face. It just hurts really bad. And I don't know if there's just enough.
That's not what she would say.
I'm pretty sure it's exactly what she would say. Kind of, Jess, you and I never talked about this because I'm all about equality. I really am.
Mm-hmm.
But where do you fall on this whole thing about women participating on men's sports and men participating in women's sports as long as they can pass the actual, I guess.
Are we talking about women that are really women or women
I
that?
Suppose. JR, we never really talked about that either, have we? That's different. It's different. I don't want to get into the political aspect, but it's just a thing.
But I don't think it's political. I think it's. I mean, I know it's political, but for me, it's not political. It's. I just don't think that they should be doing that.
Yeah, I
kind of feel like. I think there should be a point to where they can't. You know what I mean? I don't have any problem with anybody, becoming a woman or becoming a man, blah, blah, blah. But I think at some point there has to be, before the testosterone levels or something has to be at a certain level before they can. I have no problem with it if it's, even that or fair. You know what I mean?
Fair is fine, but unfortunately, just by the nature of being a man, you're going to have a different muscle structure and just
skeletal
the
structure.
Anatomy. Yeah, skeletal.
The skeletal structure
is different.
But
the guy.
My bad. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was going to say the guy who actually just won the NC2As or whatever, who was a guy that he's 6'4". He grew to maturity up until he was at age 21. And then he started taking. Now you got to understand the skeleton. You basically stop growing at 21, 22 years old, right? Mm-hmm. And then that's when you start going backwards a little bit as far as your height, your weight, whatever the case may be, muscle mass, whatever the case is. But structurally, he was a man at 6'4", 210 pounds, and he was going against women that were some of the top swimmers in the country, and he was beating them. Okay, and in the NCAA,
but he was at the dead last. Like he did good that race. Well, she did good that race. It's a woman. She did good that race where that she won, where the big national,
spotlight
hoopla came about. But look at previous races and that kind of stuff, and
Yeah, I just think it's a little crazy.
What's the difference between? Well, I know the difference, but what about a very muscular woman over a skinny woman that's competing against what? She's obviously you can see that she's stronger than her. What's the big deal?
I always go by genitalia. What were you born with? And that's what I go by. And I know it's kind of square, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like, my daughters and I have this conversation all the time. It's just one of those things. I just think, oh, by the way, Manny Canis, thank you very much. He said lamb chops is another good thing. Yeah, I love him. was. Okay, I just want to tell you. He said lamb chops, and my nipples got hard, and they're male nipples.
Let me see.
Yeah, okay.
Oh
So
my
anyway, no, it's one of those things. I just think it's what you're born with and stuff. And well, what happens if they're they don't use it anymore? Yeah, okay, I kind of see it, but see, the thing is, I'm tolerant of it. I feel sorry for the LGBTQ community because a lot of them are not accepted in certain places or whatever, and I think that's horrific. I really do.
But I think at least what I'm trying to say is I don't have any problem with that if that's what they want to do. However, I think from an anatomy standpoint,
Yeah,
they're still a man or they're still a woman. And if as a woman they wanted to compete with a man, they wouldn't be able to do it. And as a man, if they competed with women, they'd beat them. Just by the nature of who they
yeah.
are. And that's why we have those differences. So it's really not about them and their choice. It's about competitiveness and fairness to those competing. That's really what it is for me.
And JR had a great point before. What happens if you have a woman who is soft to the touch, and
She
then
shouldn't be in the sport.
no, but what I'm saying, and then you have a woman who's maybe perhaps more structurally muscular.
She should be.
Yeah. Well, but the thing is, I mean, you think about
pretty
it.
Basic.
Yeah, listen, I dig muscular women.
Pretty easy,
I mean, a lot of people don't know that Kula played middle linebacker, for the Saints, back in the late 70s, early 80s. And
but that was really my point about, being a woman and being a man. I'm ignoring you. We're not going there.
Right.
Because Kula would kill me.
That's right.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Man.
It's just an idea of that. Anyway, Janice, what kind of news stories you got for us?
Well, I don't exactly have a news story. I don't know if you guys want to do some trivia, or are we going to do a full hour, or what are we going to do today?
Well, Tessie says, hey, Basile, men should not be in women's sports. Wow.
There you go. Tessie will tell you.
Tessie, the author of What's in Yaya's Purse, and it ain't the private parts of whatever. Okay, so just letting you know, Manny Canis agrees. And thank you. Let me see. Ooh la la. And I'll tell you what. No, it's a great subject. It's a great topic. And I always felt bad for the other side. But sports triv, I'm all about it.
Let's do some presidents and players. How about that?
Are you talking presidents who were players?
You can either know who the president was or know who the player is. This is all about
Bill Clinton. Okay, he was player.
Major League Baseball. And so here we go.
Okay.
Number 1, this player has the same last name as the 7th president of the United States. He won 1 MVP and hit 5 home runs in a World Series. Who is he?
Jackson.
Oh, you're so good.
Was it?
You want to know why? Well, that was my guess.
Yeah, you're right. You're right on.
Good. Because Andrew Jackson's the 7th president, right?
See there? I said all you need to know is it, if you know the president, then you're going to probably know who the player is.
Was his first name Bo?
Reggie was nicknamed Mr. October and played with 4 teams during his career upon retiring in 1987. They're not listening to me, so I'm not going to keep talking.
I actually watched Reggie Jackson hit those big time home runs in the 70s in the World Series where he got the name Mr. October.
That's awesome. And just to extend onto that, he's married to my great aunt, or my mom's great aunt, type thing. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe not still married, but he married her at some point. So I'm distantly related to him type.
Wow.
Very cool.
There.
Very cool.
That's very cool. Yes.
Yeah. And by the way, the audience that's listening and watching, hey, you can jump in here with these things too. As a matter of fact, if you get some of these,
just so they know, y'all don't have a chance.
No, you really don't. But if you do get one over on us, I will give you one of my brand new Basile-licious World Tour T-shirts.
Oh yeah. Let me give you some.
That's right. So JR, don't fail me. I don't want to give these damn. Okay.
We can't give nothing away.
Yeah, okay.
He doesn't want to give it up.
I don't know. Hell no, I don't. I was just trying to do that, and everyone's all right. Go ahead. Let's play now.
Oh, yeah, let's play. Let's play. We're ready. All right, let me get back to the game here. And now we have the 39th president shares the name with this Hall of Fame catcher. Who is this two-time All-Star MVP who played mostly for the Expos and Mets?
Carter.
Who'd you say?
Carter.
First name?
Gary.
Joe.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There- You knew the president, didn't you?
Yeah. When you said Expos, I knew like exactly. It's Joe Carter, right?
Was it Joe
It's Gary
Carter?
Carter.
Gary
No, it's
Carter.
Gary Carter.
My bad.
Yeah.
Joe
He was a
Carter the
catcher.
second baseman. Joe Carter
Yep.
was the second baseman, right? My bad.
Gary Carter was the catcher inducted into the Hall in 2003.
Nice.
He was a Met. He was also a Met. Became
Yep.
a New York Met
Sucks for
Yeah.
him.
when the Expos traded him.
Sucks for him in his career.
They
you
actually won a
go.
World Series when he was with them.
What did
You
the Braves
idiot.
last year?
Oh my God! Here we go with the Braves. You know.
World champions.
So we're going to get a little tougher as we go along, guys. Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah. Go
All
ahead.
right. I
Gotta
doubt
put
that the
some
18th
numbers.
president shared the nickname of this pitcher, but the president never earned the TSN Pitcher of the Year in 1965 either while pitching for the Minnesota Twins. Who was the pitcher?
Oh.
Do,
man.
do, 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 do. There we go. Oh, I think I got you.
That's a good question. That's a good one.
Would you like some? I can give
Whoa.
you.
Hold on. Let me see. We have none of our listeners. Okay.
So
World
All right.
Series.
65.
All right. Go ahead.
You want some multiple guess?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Alexander Cleveland,
Okay.
Bobby Lincoln, Jim Grant, or Whitey Ford?
Whitey Ford would be out because that was President Ford, so he's out. He said the 17th president.
Which president did you say?
Hold on. Now I got to go back to the
sorry.
question.
17th, and that would have been Grant.
It's okay. You're right. It is Grant. Jim Grant.
Thank
Jim
God.
Mudcat Grant played for 7 teams in his 14-season career, but mostly with the Indians and Twins.
Bam! The
Oh.
Indians. Bam!
Nice.
I'm sorry, Guardians.
And only 73% of the players have answered this one correctly. So there you go. Part of the
What's up, Bill
73%.
Stone? Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I know it was
Yes.
President Grant because the 16th was Lincoln and stuff. Bill Stone, by the way. How you doing, Bill? My friend. He's and a funny cat
What up,
too.
Bill? What up,
All
Bill?
right. Maybe this is an easier one. Who knows?
I hope so.
This tobacco chewing pitcher played 11 of his 17 seasons with the Cubs of Chicago. He went to 2 World Series, 1929 and 1932, but lost both. He watched teammate Charlie Root dish up the pitch that was the alleged called shot by Babe Ruth in the 1932 World Series. He also had, this is a good hint, he also had the name of 2 future U.S. presidents. Who's the pitcher?
So the pitcher's not a Roosevelt.
Nope.
29. So I'm trying to think of 2 like last name. Adams. There's 2 Adams.
Is there 2 Adams?
Yeah.
Get more current on me. Get a little more current in my hint. Because they do allow hints.
Okay, I'm more.
So I'm focused on 1929. So he picked this pitcher, the player pitched in the 29 World Series.
Right, but he had the name of 2
His name.
future U.S. presidents.
Future.
Yes.
So their last
So
name
he
is-
was
that's
there,
the
but
pitcher.
2 future U.S.
Man.
presidents.
Bush. God
There
bless.
you
Josh
go.
Axel, you. Oh, are you serious? You had to Google that. But what's up, Josh? Hey, thanks for watching, man. It's like my little brother. It's like my little brother. He's married to my little sister, Holly. They have a beautiful son, Chase. Sucks he's growing up a
Wow.
big Carolina fan, but But Josh, good job, Josh. He had to
Excellent.
Google that though, because he's not.
Yeah, he's Googling stuff. Yeah, that's why you ain't getting a T-shirt, man, because I know you're full of it and you're cheating.
Nope. Hey, but if anybody's looking to buy a nice house in the Elizabethtown area, they just put that house on the market.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
All right, so it's Guy Bush.
Well, what are we, a realtor office, a real estate office? No, we ain't doing that because I better be getting 7% on that sale now.
You can't get 7. They don't even get all of that.
All right, what do real estate agents make on the sale?
I don't know.
It depends on which side of the sale they're on, and it depends on what state you're in. Shall we go through all the rules for realtors? Hey, there's a show, Rules for Realtors.
I'm curious about Josh. I got to text him after the show. I got to. He definitely Googled that.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, there's no doubt. Josh,
no way he knew that.
Yeah, man. I hope you don't sell your house. How's that?
He did collect a lot of baseball cards and stuff, though. So I don't know. He might have.
6%. How close was I? 6%.
You were close. And 81% of players have answered this one correctly.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right. So Bush and his Cubs met the Yankees in the Promised Land in 1932. Roos called shot helped the Yankees win the series 4-0. And it goes on and on and on. But, and of course, George H. Bush was the nation's 41st president, and George W. took office in 2001.
Okay, here's a question I can throw you. What college team did George Bush play for? Both Bushes. His father.
Is this for a T-shirt?
Right. Is this for a T-shirt?
I'm just throwing that out at you.
Careful.
I'm just asking my two hosts, so I don't want any of y'all just sitting there Googling that stuff. Go ahead.
So my initial guess would be the Longhorns, would be Texas Longhorns. That would be where my mind would initially go.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it's there. I think it's something like Texas A&M or something like that.
Yeah.
But I have no idea.
Yeah. Janice?
I have no clue. I'll just be right out with it. I have no clue.
I believe they were both Yale boys.
That's it. Josh Ashley. Yeah.
There you go.
He's Googling.
There you go. He's Googling. Of course he's Googling. The man is Googling. I'm done with Josh. Don't call me.
Well, you got to look at what Manny has to say. Oh, I lost it now, Manny. Sorry about that. I had to. Oh, here we go.
Texas
Remind
Christian
everyone,
University?
Basile, you're supposed to remind everyone that the Greeks started everything. Everything.
No, they did not. We did not know baseball. First of all,
I have a question from Tessie, though. She wants to know what you think of Musk buying Twitter. What do you think of that?
Oh, I think it's a great idea. If he does what he says he's going to do in open forum, I have no problem with that.
How open though? Like, what do you mean open?
Oh, I want.
Where you just say just bullshit, just whatever, just
behind.
What do you mean, like open forum?
I'll explain to you exactly.
Okay.
It just came out 97.5% of the people that work for Twitter have given to the Democratic National Committee. Okay.
Is this true?
Do you think there's a little bit of bias? Maybe. We have to think maybe. Look at me. Don't look down. Look at me. Look at me. No, with your eyes open.
Where'd you get this from? Fox News or something?
No, actually, it wasn't. It was actually came out. I was actually listening to. Okay, it wasn't Fox News because I don't keep it on Fox News here. It was, but 97.5% of them gave to the Democratic National Committee. So I was like, which is fine.
What's wrong with that?
But you can't hold on to a public forum and have biased opinion. If you're going to you need to allow both sides. I'm not saying this side can't say what they want, maybe the left side, but then that's why we have op-eds. If you didn't have an opposition editorial, it's only going to get one side of the news. You got to get both sides. And if you're going to start saying, well, I know it's not right, according to whom? Now, if you want to play it straight, that's the way. I want even.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Reported on BET.
I know I was going to try and interrupt, but I didn't want to be rude.
Reported what on BET?
Tell us, Stacy. Tell us what's reported on BET. So
you're listening to Stacy Konamides from Houston, Texas.
So Tessie is saying that Musk is buying Facebook and Google. Ha ha.
No. See, now I don't like that either. I don't like that either. I like to have.
Here's something I read, and I will tell you, JR, I have no clue what the source of this is, other than it was on social media, so I have no idea if it's true. However, I did see a post that said that Musk puts his patents out into open source, and I am going to check on that because I think that's
what
really
does that
interesting.
mean? I don't understand.
It means
what that means,
that everybody can access it.
Oh, okay.
Just to see the patents that's been put out and everything. Everybody has access to that.
Yeah, that's what I read. That's what I read, but I don't know if it's true.
So no one has any type of propriety advantage over the other. Okay, that's cool.
Look at what John Shelton has to say.
Musk is buying it in Istanbul and renaming it Constantinople. And for perfect. Greeks, that hits hard for us. We really don't like that much. Oh my gosh!
Oh my goodness!
Ken Williamson, I thought he wanted to make Twitter private. Is that true? I heard that too, but I heard that.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I heard that from Fox this morning at home when I was getting ready. See, I like, actually, to be honest with you, I like going before, and you probably know this about me. I like a good, well-produced show in the mornings. I think the Today Show has a great morning show. I really do. I like their morning show.
Which one is Today's show? Is that
NBC?
NBC?
NBC, yeah. I think
I'm not up watching. I just don't know. I don't know
it's NBC. Okay. I like their morning show. I don't like their slant on certain things, but I also don't like the slant on Fox's things too. But I like the way their show is produced. And, I always like watching for stuff that I really kind of I always want to have an even playing field. Like I always tell my kids, you probably know this, drink from both sides of the trough, just not from one side. So you got to be able to look.
I don't drink from either, so I don't watch any of them.
I don't even know. You're a camel. You never drink. For God's sakes, you can cross the desert over there in Reno, go to California on a glass of water, and you're good. Let me see.
Wow, you're tough today.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I'm Joe. Let me see. John Shaw was in New York once, New Amsterdam. That's funny. No, I mean, I like. Do we have any more baseball questions or presidential
I can
questions?
give you more if you'd like.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, let's go back to the questions. Let's see. What
was the Cleveland Indians' original name?
Hang on. Sharing the name of the 35th U.S. president. This should be simple. This catcher played for the Cardinals, Padres, Orioles, and Giants. He retired in 1991 after making 2 World Series appearances. Who is he? No.
Ford.
Silence. 35th. Ford. 35th.
Ford.
I'm trying to go backwards in my mind.
Oh, just Google it.
I don't like the cheat, man. I don't like
Why not? Shall I give you some samples, some hints, and some multiple guesses?
Please.
Jackie Roosevelt, Gary Carter, Mark Coolidge, and last but not least, Terry Kennedy.
That didn't help me at all. I'm still
anyone?
Old, though. To be the 35th, to share the name of the 30. Oh, I need to stop thinking.
It wasn't. No,
it's the name. It doesn't have anything to do with that. So who's the 35th? Who's the 35th?
Okay, so Eisenhower. Kennedy. Then it went to Nixon. Oh, Kennedy. No, it didn't go to Nixon. Yeah, Kennedy,
Coolidge,
Johnson, Nixon. I'm done. I can't figure it out. All right, Janice, so keep fleeing through your book, or you can tell us the answer.
35th president was John F. Kennedy.
Was he the 35th?
I'm horrible at this list. I'm horrible at presidential list.
Yep.
Man, I used to know all of them too.
Yeah, Tessie said Coolidge or Kennedy. Tessie, you got it on the second one. It was Kennedy.
For some
Stacey
reason,
said
I was
Kennedy.
thinking that was too far back.
Yeah, I was going really far because before Kennedy, I mean, he actually perhaps one of the greatest wins where presidential politics ever changed, because it was the first Roman Catholic actual president that ever became president, was Kennedy.
Yep.
And that was a really big deal.
It was a big deal.
I mean, that was, historically speaking, I mean, I wasn't even born yet, but I'm telling you, it was crazy.
Tessie says she got it right.
She got it right? Okay, Tessie. I mean, do you really want a Basile shirt? Is that what you're trying to say? Is that, yeah.
Can't beat me in politics, she says.
God, here we go. Jesus, see if you ever get back on my show
funny.
again. That's
Well, you've got such a great show. Of course, people want to be on your
Of
show.
course they do. For
course
God's
they
sake,
do.
what's going
Ready for the
on?
next one?
Yeah.
One more?
One more.
I have more, but we can do at least one.
Yeah,
This
because
picture-
I got porn trivia coming up after
Oh
this.
my goodness. Yeah, well. And I'll be going and getting some more coffee.
Okay, go ahead.
This picture in the early 1900s shared the name of a president in the mid 1800s. From 1900 to 1908, he played all but 4 games of his career with the New York Giants. He retired with a 116-106 record. Who's the pitcher?
Oh wow,
that's got to be tough. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even going to try to give myself a head.
Stacy Konomides goes, Dukakis.
Well, you guys don't want me to just tell you the name?
Yeah, go ahead.
Correct answer was Dummy Taylor. Luther Hayden Dummy Taylor led the National League in his Giants in 1904 with a 21-4 record. The Giants won the pennant, but there was no World Series in that season. And Zachary Taylor was the 12th president and died in office of natural causes shortly after becoming president, after only 1 year in 1850. Oh, wow. That's something I don't remember from history, but okay. I'm sure it was there.
He really didn't have a lot of time.
I missed that class.
Yeah.
And the pitcher's name was Dummy or Gummy?
No, Dummy. Dummy.
Not
Luther
politically correct.
And in quotes, Dummy Taylor. Yeah, can you imagine?
Wow.
Oh my goodness, you'd get thrown out for calling somebody that today.
Crazy.
Yo, Dummy.
Yeah,
Dummy.
sure.
No, it's cool. It's my nickname. It's cool. He's cool. It's fine. It's my nickname.
Yeah, Dummy.
He's good.
You dummy.
Evidently, Fred Sanford was his coach. Big Dummy.
Big Dummy.
Oh, you guys.
Oh, God.
I have more, but I can save them for another time.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God.
I would probably do better in football than basketball.
My cord's all wrapped up here.
Some of the baseball questions. All right. I gave you a question earlier. What were the Cleveland Indians' first call before they became the Cleveland Indians? My cousin got it, but he's a big fan like I am.
No, he did. Let me scroll up here.
No, do not scroll through. You're just as bad as your friend. Why don't you just Google it? All right, Google it.
Manny says that Tessie and he want a shirt.
Shirts, man.
Jesus,
gotta get them in the shirts.
Bill Stone's on it. Yep.
The Spiders.
Bill Stone knows it. Spiders.
The Cleveland Spiders.
Yeah. Yeah. They actually thought about bringing that name back instead of the Indians, because you know how offensive Indians are.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Braves is okay, But Indians, no. Can't do the Indians.
You
Braves,
know,
yes.
It's derogatory.
Chiefs, yes. Indians, no. So only the big shots of the tribe, El Jefe.
Jesse wants a shirt. Better listen up. You need to ask for size. Maybe we do that off air. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll Jesse, you know how to get a hold of me. Just email me your address and I'll send you a damn shirt. You want the Basilicious shirt or the Benduza Palooza
Good
shirt?
for you,
Which one do
Tessie. Be persistent.
Oh God. We introduce her book. We give the world to her book, and this is what I get treated to.
I like it.
Yeah, of course you do. You're not giving away the shirt. I am. Chief Wahoo.
Chief Wahoo McDaniel. That might be who he's referring to.
No, I'll tell you what.
He's a great wrestler.
He wants a shirt. Yeah, Chief. I do remember Chief Wahoo.
Jesse, get a hold of Basil.
Bill Stone, he says, I'll go for the Basilicious stuff. Hey, I actually took those shirts and they sold like wildfire in Vegas. I took about close to about 80 shirts with me and they sold everything.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. Let me see. All right. Is there any other trivia that we need to know about?
No, I don't know.
What we got to do? We got to do something like your favorite recipes when it comes to desserts.
I was going to do that. I looked and the stuff looked crummy, what I was finding.
JR talked about that peach cobbler that he made. Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you what, you give me blueberry cobbler or blueberry pie hot with a huge scoop of vanilla ice cream on that bad boy. I'd be your little slave, man. I'd be running all over doing things for you. Just go ahead. Huh?
You choose those over blueberry over apple or peach? Cobbler?
No, definitely blueberry. Blueberry. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. I love apple pie. I do.
Right.
But if there's a choice, Basil's going with the blueberry. Okay. I also love pecan pie. I don't like chocolate. You go to we have a place called K&W. I didn't like K&W's chocolate pecan. There are certain things that don't mix. Chocolate and pecan do not mix. Don't like it. I just like pecan pie. You go up to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, have some of that pecan pie, and then there's a pie they got up there too called shoe fly pie. And I'm like, anything that has the two words, shoes and flies, I don't want it in my pies. You know what I'm saying? So I do not want shoe fly.
Now that's a good rap for you there, JR. I'm liking it.
Bill Stone says he can't have pie. Bill, how much weight have you lost already? I want to know how many pounds you physically lost. Because he actually had to go. He went on a diet, and the man went serious into his diet. And I'm really proud of him. I really am. He did Greek salami with ice cream.
Yeah, that sounds a little odd, Tessie. Sorry, I don't think I can warm up to that.
16 and a half pounds. Good for you, Bill. Good for you.
Wow, that's awesome. Congrats.
Good
that's
for
awesome.
you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, man. Every time I hear a good dessert. What would your favorite? You're going to death. You're on death row.
Okay.
It's your last meal. Your last meal.
The meal and the dessert.
The meal and the dessert.
Everything. The drink. Everything.
The drink. The shebang.
Janice,
you get everything.
What you think?
What do you want?
Well, the drink's going to be tequila.
Oh yeah, sure. You want to go to lecture?
Yeah, if I'm going to death row, I'm having a margarita with salt.
Oh, yeah, pushing the limit. Aren't you concerned
Blended.
about your health? Okay, blended. Okay, blended. All right.
That's my drink.
All right. And
what about you, JR? What's your drink?
Okay, so it'll be sweet tea or a Crown and ginger. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
If I can have me a Crown and ginger, I'll shoot that. I'll drink that. But then I'll have me some sweet tea with my meal. You know what I mean?
Oh, you got.
I don't like drinking alcohol with my food.
Neither do I. Funny you mentioned that.
Yeah,
Neither
do I
Now, I'll
don't
have
like
a
it. Even
cigar.
if I'm at a cookout with a beer, I'll sit my beer down, won't drink any of it or nothing until I eat. I don't know. But yeah, those
Wow,
would
we're
be
getting some good
those would be my
suggestions
drink.
here. Some mashed
Uh,
potato. Let's see.
Pistachio ice
Woodford
cream.
old fashioned, my
That's
grandmother's
it.
stuffed cabbages
Mm.
with my grandfather's mashed potatoes and pineapple upside down cake. That's a
Ooh,
meal.
that's a good
That's a
meal.
meal. That
That's a
is.
meal right there. Hell
Yeah.
yes.
So I
Yeah,
have
that's a.
all of that too. So what's your drink,
And
Basil?
Manny, I will take that Bailey's Irish cream.
Ooh, I do love Bailey's. I do love Bailey's.
So what's your
I
drink,
think
Basil?
my drink is my last drink, right?
I
All
would
right.
think so, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. It's going to have to be Grand Marnier on the rocks. And I'm going to sip that bad boy. I'm going to wait as
Jeff, you're
long as I
funny.
can before they take me to the chair.
It's gonna be
I'm just going to sip it. No, just top it off a little bit if you would, please. Yes. Okay. Jeff Smith, 2 bean burritos and a mess of White Castle, because I know when they pull the switch, I'm going to crap myself. And I want it to be a mess as possible so they have to clean it up.
that's great. That's great.
I let you read that one.
All right. So we got the drinks established.
Oh,
What's
Tessie
your-
had something to
what's your
say.
name?
She said
What you
basil.
got?
No, what would be your meal though? The
Okay.
meal and the dessert.
What you got, Janice?
I think I would have to say my mother's roll-ups would be my last meal for sure. And that might just be it because they're so good. And any kind of rolls, bread, whatever.
Mm.
Love those.
Mm.
And you said your mother's what? I'm sorry.
Roll-ups.
Rome-ups. What?
Those are, remember I told you they have the sweet pickle in the
Yeah, the
middle,
sweet
the
pickle in the middle.
bacon, yeah, the bacon, the steak,
Oh, I
yeah,
forgot about that.
all rolled up.
Oh,
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
that would be
All right.
good.
By the way, for all of you who are
And then I'd take
listening,
the toothpicks and I'd poke them all.
for all of you who are listening and watching us and listening to us on radio and everything, listen, we want you guys to go to Basile, Basile, space. Make sure you put a space, the comedian. I want you to go and subscribe. We are pushing everything over to our YouTube. Again, Basile space, the comedian. And I really want you to do that. And come join me, as a matter of fact, on all the social outlets at Basile Fans, maybe Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at BASILE FANS. Meals.
Meals.
We're talking meals. Chocolate cheesecake and pistachio. Strawberry daiquiri, Tessie says. Yeah, I like mine sweet too, but it's going to have to be the Grand Marnier. But the meal, I know what I want.
I do too.
What do you want?
I got meatloaf, mashed potatoes, some gravy, a little salad, a little macaroni and cheese, and turtle cake.
Turtle cake.
Turtle cake.
I've never heard of turtle cake. What is turtle cake?
So it's a layer of German chocolate cake, melted caramels over top of that with some evaporated milk and some butter. Mix it all together, melt the caramels with it. Pour that over the chocolate cake. Bake the cake. Bake the bottom layer, just half of it. Bake that. Then pour the caramels on top of that. Then the rest of the cake, pour on top of that. Some chocolate chips in there. If you like pecans, sprinkle some pecans on there. Man, I tell you what, it's a layer of cake with those chocolate chips and caramel, and then the other cake. Oh my God.
You're not even going to make it to the electric chair. You're going to die of a diabetic coma.
Yeah, no, it's great. Like, it's amazing. My mother-in-law made it for me. She was just cooking, cooked dinner and stuff one night and had it, and I've fallen in love with it since. Made one not too long ago, actually.
All right.
So good.
I'd
have to throw some green. Yeah, I said salad, so yeah, never mind.
Yeah, you said salad.
Throw some
Oh, you did say salad? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he said salad.
Yeah, I did
missed
say
that.
salad. Okay. Yeah.
No, I said, let me see. Billson won't be able to walk the chair because the sugar foot. Yeah. Macaroni and cheese, New York favorite. Okay. No, Manny, we cannot say that word. Okay. He's amazing, so you better do it. All right, this is my meal. This is just the way I roll. My favorite steak place is Smith and Walensky. All right, I don't know if you ever been to a Smith and Walensky or you heard of it. I want a big ass ribeye, bone-in ribeye, like a it looks like a axe. You just hold it by the thing. It's big, it's thick, it's medium rare, and it just oozes with caramelized onion on top of it with some mushroom, right? And then I got cream spinach, the best cream spinach you ever had. And then it had this big ass baked potato with, I want literally a pound of butter in the damn thing. People say, well, that's not good for you. I'm dying in no more than 30 minutes. Okay.
We don't care.
And then I like to touch it all with a little bit of olive oil taste to it. Okay, that's one. I want that. My dessert, that's going to be a tough one. It's either going to be a delicious creme brulee, or it's going to be the hot blueberry pie with vanilla ice cream. And then I'm going to have something to drink because I got to have my milk if I do that. I like eating my desserts with milk, cookies with milk. As old as I am, I got to have my milk. That's just the way I roll. I love coffee in the morning, but my milk got to have that. And that would be my tomahawk pork chop. That, like I said, I love that. That's what, and Smith & Walensky makes the best that I've ever had. Now, I do like Ruth's Chris as well. But but that's mine. That's my thing. That's the way I'm going to roll.
Not bad.
Not bad. Yeah, I can do that.
I haven't had meatloaf in a while. Now I got to make me a meatloaf soon.
See, now it's almost my dinner time, folks. So maybe I am getting hungry. I didn't think I was going to have anything.
We made you get hungry.
Getting hungry. It's only 6:20 here, so
Yeah, I mean, and we start about well. 56 minutes ago we started, so we're going to take this bad boy to the hour for sure. Oh my god, but that's what I would want. I love lobster too, but if it's going to be my last meal, it's going to have to be that nice thick, and it's got to be marbleized. You know what I'm saying? It's not too I don't want it too lean. I gotta have some fat in that bad boy.
I hear you.
That's what I want.
Did you say what, medium rare?
Medium rare. Yeah, I want to put my fork in it. It's got to go moo, a little moo. I just want to hear that cow go moo. That was his last moo. He's gonna die with me, and don't worry, we're gonna turn that rare steak inside my stomach and get a little bit overdone. It's gonna be crispy inside my stomach. When I do the autopsy, oh yeah, he enjoyed that bad boy.
You like that? It's not even chew. That's in big chunks still. It's a big bite still.
Manny says, "Let's go get a steak and leave the electric chair out of the mix." I like that.
Well, listen,
well, Manny.
I have no problem. I love my steak. And the thing is, as you get older, you don't eat as much steak because you don't really crave it as much. But I got, I haven't had a good steak in over a month for fasting.
It's been a year, probably at least for me, since I've had a steak.
Really? Yeah. You know what we got to do? Because Janice, we're going to have to fly you. Pardon me?
Winnie's? Is that what you were about to say?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh,
yes, we do.
See, yeah.
Yes,
we got to go to Winnie's. Yes, we do. Yeah, I think we got to Winnie's. But what we got to do is, Janice, you're going to have to fly over to Wilmington. We're going to have to take some shots for the new stuff. And folks, we got some good news coming to you. We're not going to break it out to you yet. We're very, very, very excited. Things are actually, this show is pretty well liked. And people like it, and they like the mix that we got. So we will be celebrating, but that means
when we can get here.
So surprised. Yeah. When we get connected, right? We good. It's all right. We got good things going when we can.
We got good things going. We got good car. We got good mojo. We got mojo running. So,
most of the time.
We got to take some pictures.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
My
that's
God.
great.
Okay, so we're gonna see of all the people who participated. Tessie, you know how to get a hold of me. Send me your damn address so I can send you a damn picture.
You're killing him, Tessie.
Yeah, can't believe. Manny Candace, I love you, my brother. Tessie, beautiful baby. Bill Stone, I can't wait to work with you
It
down in
does.
Myrtle when we get together. Let me
It
see.
does say Kansas.
Gregory
I've been reading that as Manny Kansas the whole time.
Candace, not Manny, Kansas.
Kansas.
Threw an
Sounds like
extra
he's a
S in
gambler.
there.
Oh my God, is that Manny Kansas over there? He knows how to lay down that card right now, baby. Gregory Viliakos is with us. I want to say, Gregory, thanks. Happy Easter to you, my brother. Let me see. Bill Stone again. Let me see. We had, who else did we have?
My homies
Looking.
Kent
Jeff
and Josh.
Smith.
Kent and Josh were in here. Yeah.
Who is it? Yeah,
My
Josh.
homies Kent and Josh. Yeah. Kent just had a baby girl. I think she just
Hey,
celebrated
man.
her 1 year
Beautiful.
birthday. Her name is Brooklyn, also, like my daughter.
Tessie wants
I
to be
love
on
it.
your shoe.
She wants a what? She wants to be on my shoe.
What? Wait,
I,
hey, you got Tessie that
It's
got
like
Basil.
it's like the Ed Sullivan shoe.
Basil, he heard that. And he was like, nope, I gotta go. He is not wanting to give away these t-shirts.
When did he leave?
He left. What?
That's it, Bill. It's a really big shoe. I didn't have it right, but thank you. So Basil just decided it was time to go.
She's like, he's gone.
you know,
sorry,
someone wants to be on my shoe. Evidently, it was a pebble that wanted to be in my shoe.
Did you check yourself out there, Basil?
I have no idea what the hell happened. Evidently, the spirits in my office didn't like the shoe bit.
Oh, gosh.
I know, Tessie, but I loved shoe.
I just heard that he was gone.
Oh my goodness.
No, it's sticking with shoe. We're sticking with shoe. It's
Yeah,
not no
it was-
damn show.
no, you didn't mean chef. It was shoe for sure.
The Mindful Informative Network. I love you, brother. Thank you so much for the kind words. I'm going to make sure we
That's
come down to
great.
Louisville, Kentucky, and do some comedy. Let's go all the way up here. Josh Hatchell,
Yeah.
dude, good guy. Kent Williamson,
Good dude. Good dude.
Ken, great
Those
people,
ones.
and then Josh as well, and Dino Miliotis, and all the other cats that joined us. Thank you all so much. Very excited about things that are happening for us, and I want to thank all of you for watching the show, listening to the show, being part of the show. And hey, I'm going to see you all on Friday. Don't forget, Friday in a couple of nights, I'm going to be in Detroit, Michigan, and on the Alamos. Make sure you come and catch the show, and I'll see you all there. On behalf of myself, JR, my brother, I love you. Janice, you're a wonderful lady, and you're the reason why this shoe is successful. We can't do this shoe without you.
Really big shoe.
Really big shoe. Right here on the shoe.
That's very well done.
This is the Pinch of Basil show. We'll see you all next week. Peace, everyone. Be safe. God bless.
Gotta hit them with a little going away rap as they end the night, tucking themselves in for the night. Hope you have a good dinner and a good rest of the night. That's all I got.
Ho!